Hey guys, namaste, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to be looking at 10 biggest mistakes that I have done as a beginner makeup artist, which I don't want you guys to be doing. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, pricing your makeup or service. So understanding budgeting and pricing your makeup is really important. For example, if you're buying a product which is worth of 100 rupees, how many pumps would you get out of it? How many times would you use it? Probably 10 times. So it'll cost like 10 bucks for a pump. So this is how you're gonna math your entire makeup vanity and come up with the pricing. Again, initially I ended up charging way less without knowing how I'm supposed to be charging, and this is something that's very important as a beginner. People doesn't teach this often, but you need to understand pricing your product in the very initial point of time. The second thing is not spending on marketing. I haven't spent on marketing until today. Everything that I've grown is organic, by friends, families, word of mouth. That is how my makeup is like famous at like my place. So if I would have started marketing in the initial itself, I could have grown way better than this, which I'm thinking of doing right now, and I'm gonna create a detailed video of how I would do that in upcoming videos. But if you are able to put that money, then I would always suggest you to hire a team or get somebody who can market yourself really well, or understand how marketing works and try doing marketing by yourself. The third thing is inconsistency and not using social media for my fullest. Though I know a lot of things about social media, though I know how it all works, I've always been very inconsistent in maintaining my Instagram or my YouTube and everything, due to a lot of other things. Because I'm a student, I'm coping up with a lot of things, and I tend to forget posting, or I tend to neglect about these things, which was a really big mistake. When I've posted continuously for 30 days, I have seen the results by myself. So it is very important for you to understand social media, how it works, get some content, put it out there, so that you market yourself without spending a lot on it. The fourth and a very big mistake is buying products online as a beginner and then regretting it. I have bought a lot of products online, like the shade doesn't match, or to work that shade out I might need another shade, and things like this keeps happening. So what I learned out of this is I go to Sephora or Nykaa store, pick up the products, test the samples on myself, check the shade numbers, check everything, make it a list, and while buying it online, I use this as my reference guide to buy them. So it is very important for you to try the formulations as a beginner, because right now I know how to buy products online. In the initial I didn't. So a couple of products that I bought in the initial went wasted. I wouldn't say wasted, but I learned how to work it out. But it is very important for you to understand the formulations, understand shades, and not waste your money on products without knowing whether it is going to work for you or not. Fifth and a very important thing is not being strict with the payments. I have done this mistake a lot, and I still end up doing it. It doesn't matter whether they are your family, whether you are giving your service to somebody else. It is very important to being strict with payments. You have given time, you have done your hard work, so they cannot make you fall behind them and ask for money. Always keep a text of whatever you're talking. Try quoting your price and everything on a WhatsApp chat. This makes it very easy for the evidence later on. Even today I'm doing all of these things. I'm working out on doing all of these things. Sixth and a important thing is having your personal space to do your work and never compromise on your comfort. So if you're working on a bride, please make sure that nobody enters into that room other than the people who are willing to get their makeup done, or strictly avoid kids in that room, because one foundation bottle falls down and you're done. 3,500 is gone right there. So make sure you demand for a separate space where you work. Also ask them to give you a comfortable chair, even if you have to put 4 chairs and a pillow and everything. Make sure you do that. Do not sacrifice your comfort. Backaches are a true thing for a makeup artist, so make sure you do not sacrifice on your comfort when you're working, especially when you're working long hours like a bride or multiple non-bridals. So make sure you have a separate working area where you have your setup and your client. So the next thing is giving a lot of discounts in terms of FOMO. So you need not worry about losing a client. I understand in the initial it becomes a very big deal. But giving up your payments, giving up a lot of discounts through the FOMO is not something that I would encourage. If somebody wants to really look good on their particular day, and if they're willing to pay your charges, only then they would book you. People will bargain, there is nothing wrong in bargaining, but you have to not give up on the service charges of yours, and just charging for the product is not something that I would recommend. So being strict with your payments doesn't mean that you just have to take a quoted amount. Giving discount is always good, but giving over discount where you're gonna give up a lot of service charges of yours is not something that will help you grow in a long term. Next thing is probably something that all the makeup artists would relate, is not taking advance and going through a end moment cancellation. Be very strict with taking advance. You're not doing anything wrong to anybody. Ask them to pay a part of amount as an advance so that you can block the dates for them. I have gone through a lot of cancellations like this. Like suddenly they'll end up calling and they'll be like, I'm really sorry, I won't be able to make it up for the booking, so would you please like to cancel my booking? And when they haven't given the advance, it becomes a very tough time for you. So you might have cancelled other bookings just because the other people have confirmed you. So this is one thing that I want you guys to be very careful about. Always take advance and then block the dates. So the next thing is not having an understanding between you and your client, and not having a pre-bridal appointment. So this is very important. If you are attending a bride, try to have a chit chat with the bride a little before, or try to meet them in person. That is more good, so that you can actually see their hair and face, and have that understanding between the bride and the makeup artist. The bride have to trust you completely on their big day that you would do a right work. So if it is necessary, give them a trial session so that they will know what they're supposed to change, what they're supposed to do with their hair, and even with the makeup. So it is very important to have an understanding between you and your client, because later they'll end up telling that the reference that they would give might not suit them. So having that understanding is very important. If not, they'll end up telling that I didn't like the makeup, so I wouldn't pay you guys. This is something that happens to makeup artists all the time. The 10th and the final tip is not finding relevant people or people with same interest and in the same industry. So this plays a very important role as a beginner. So when you're into this industry, the people in your industry are somebody who's gonna help. For example, I have a booking on 1st of next month, and I won't be able to go there because I have another booking on the same day which I've committed way before. before. So this is the time when I would approach somebody from my industry to take up my place, and I would give them a part of my part of the salary and keep the rest of the amount for myself. So this is something that happens all the time in my industry. This helps you get a lot of clients and lots of work. So having people from same industry is very important. Try to gel with people who have same interest, who's good in hair and makeup, who can have a longer chit chat. This is where you find people from the same interest, which will help you grow in the particular industry. In this video I have something to tell you guys, that makeup artistry is such a beautiful career. It looks very glamorous, but there are certain things that's very unconventional about our job. And if you're somebody who is looking out to become a makeup artist, then you need to know all the mistakes that we do. And there are a lot of times when people doesn't pay you for what you have done, or they will pay you very little amount even though they are from the same industry. So you need to understand this, and you need to be strong about certain things when you're entering into this particular field. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you like the video, then you guys know the drill. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and make sure you like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also check out my Instagram for more updates, where you will see me working on a real client and my product purchases and everything. So until next time, stay tuned, take care, bye bye. Until next time, stay tuned, take care, bye bye. Love you guys. I really hope you guys liking this series of how to become a makeup artist by me. So yeah.